Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today is the sun's last day in the sign of Cancer. Tomorrow it will make ingress to Leo around 1:30 in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, friends. So this is a good time to look back on how the month has gone for us and what we've learned about our capacity to initiate care and protection for others, and also what we've learned about initiating care and protection for others in spaces where it doesn't seem needed or appreciated, right? Okay, let's get into these aspects. Today is Thursday, July 21, 2022. This is the sun's last full day transiting Cancer. Sun will make ingress to Leo around 3:30 tomorrow afternoon, Central Standard Time. As we bid farewell to the Cancer sun for this year, we reflect on the qualities of that sign that have worked well for us at this time, specifically in regards to the care and protection of ourselves and those we keep close. We also reflect on the qualities of that sign that don't work well for us, like the common tendency to give more than we really have, or initiating care where it isn't needed or appreciated. The sun's transit in Cancer may have given us some emotional highs and lows, but I hope we also got to experience ourselves as the confident, nurturing figure that comes in part from enjoying that level of emotional sensitivity. When we know what our emotions are telling us, then we know what spirit is telling us, and that gives us power. Venus will continue to transit in Cancer. Our receptive, loving hearts are open right now to a more intimate level of connection while Venus continues to transit Cancer after the sun moves on. Emotional experiences are very much on the menu at this time, especially in our more intimate relationships, and especially in general when it comes to the people and things that we like, love, and can't get enough of. The waning crescent moon is in Taurus all day today. We have shifted out of reflection and planning mode and into actions that decrease the amount of stuff we have cluttering up our literal and figurative spaces, actively letting go of outdated and absurd notions and ideas that serve no positive purpose in our lives. Moon in Taurus makes us all about the material comforts at home. So this is a perfect time to be tidying up and pushing stuff out that you can feel taking up space you'd like to get back. Slow and steady works just fine for Taurus, but remain active in your efforts to let it all go. Cardinal water and fixed earth in our luminaries today. We show care by bringing in reliable and supportive resources. For aspects today, we start on the moon side of the page. This is where we explore our personal lives. That's how it feels to be us and who we are in the context of our homes and our close relationships. At 11:06 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, Moon goes conjunct to Mars, Aries, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is an intensification of emotional plus assertive energies. We may notice some irritability or impatience, especially if we are given nothing to conquer or defend. Then early tomorrow morning at 1:14 a.m. on Friday, Moon goes conjunct to Uranus, Cancer, and Aquarius. This is another intensification vibe that puts our feelings together with an impulsive desire to shake things up. On the sun side of the page, where we explore our self-expression out in the world, we have a few things in the ongoing column. North Node is conjunct to Uranus through August 15th. Taurus and Scorpio, or Taurus and Aquarius, actually, these are your vibes. The North Node in astrology is often referred to as the karmic node. It has an opposite nodal point called South Node, and today together they represent the trajectory of where we have been, that's the South Node, and where we are going, North Node. Currently, the North Node is in Taurus, telling us that our current Short-term objectives, these nodal transits last about 18 months, are about fixing material resources in our lives such that we can live as comfortably as we may. Uranus has been transiting Taurus for a while now, since 2019, and will continue there until 2027. Uranus in Taurus is an uneasy fit because Taurus likes secure and reliable resources, and Uranus has been hanging out, disrupting our literal supply chain, forcing us to reconsider how badly we need the things that we like to have. Now, North Node and Uranus are conjunct, sort of overlapped from our perspective in the sky. So these themes around shifting resources are infiltrating our short-term trajectory. It can look a little like a choose-your-own-adventure as we peer down the length of the next year and we can see the opportunities shifting. If you see something better you like than what you have already planned, this can be a good time to change tracks. Just understand that if you change tracks now, you still have to do the work required to achieve the different goal. Pluto continues retrograde through October 8. Pluto is a ruler of Scorpio. Pluto's final retrograde in Capricorn for the rest of our natural lives is bringing us through some fundamental changes on the cultural and individual levels. We aren't always fully aware of the changes we are going through, but they will have a powerful effect on how we move forward. Sun is opposite to Pluto through July 28. This opposition indicates the potential for some power struggles. When things feel out of control, we try to rein them in. Mercury is also opposite to Pluto just through today, the 21st. Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. This opposition indicates we may experience conflict around a plan or idea that has the power to bring deep and total change in our lives. With opposition comes, I had that drawn in as conjunct, and it's opposition. With opposition comes conflict, but also an opportunity to strike a balance. If we can accept that things feel out of control or that we feel conflicted about the plans we're a part of, we may be able to find an approach that diffuses the conflict. Saturn continues retrograde through October 22. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn in Aquarius asks us to turn our attention to the community, the collective, and our allies and cohorts. The retrograde puts us personally under review. How have we been showing up in the community? Have we been showing up the way we'd like to say we do? And if not, then we know what needs to happen to satisfy this sense of responsibility. Neptune is retrograde through December 23. Neptune is a ruler of Pisces. Neptune's retrograde in Pisces comes along for about half the year to help us be able to see the difference between our fantasy and our reality, so that any illusions we've been laboring under will become transparent. It's truly a blessing because now that we can see the difference, we can also envision the practical things we can do to get us closer to that ideal. And the Sun is trine to Neptune in retrograde through July 26. Leo and Pisces. This aspect has a beautiful Aquarian feel to it as it draws out our compassion and causes us to look for ways to help. When we donate our time and our resources, it helps us see a place and purpose for our presence in the world. And Chiron is retrograde here through December 27. Chiron doesn't rule any sign, but it's currently in Aries, in the middle of an 8-year transit there. So remember Chiron, the wounded healer, the wounded healer, capable of healing others and of teaching them the art of healing. But when he turns his attention to his own wounds, he struggles to overcome them. This is the space we're in now, attending our personal wounds, especially those that have to do with our ability to express ourselves and feel accepted out in the world, thanks to Aries. It takes two to tango, as they say. A social wound is both a matter of how we have behaved and how people and culture have responded to us. As we look within at this time, we may come face to face with certain attitudes or behaviors we have adopted as strategies for getting along that no longer serve a purpose and perhaps only work to reinforce the idea of our separateness from others. It's time to give our attention to those old social wounds, specifically the defenses we built against them, and to see whether we can stand to become less guarded and more willing to be open to participation. Coming up this week, tomorrow, the sun enters Leo and we shift our outer life focus to a slow burn that is more dramatic and demonstrative even than we have seen this year so far. And on Saturday, Mercury will go trine to Jupiter, and this Sunday, Venus will go trine to Jupiter. Both of those are beautiful opportunities to focus on the bigger, better hopes we have for ourselves and how we might embody them. And the new moon in Leo next Thursday will be our opportunity to pause before we begin a new creative cycle. That's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your presence here. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. And don't forget to check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all for watching. I welcome your feedback. Your participation here helps me know I'm on the right path. My love and gratitude go out to you all, and I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.